Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Wednesday night call. My name is Paul Capozia, and we're here and we meet every single Wednesday night so we could share with you about an opportunity that we've all found together, that we all run together with, and we're excited about. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the economy. We're going to talk a little bit about the reason why a lot of people are jumping on board with this thing like crazy. In fact, the last 30 days has been absolutely phenomenal for good reasons and for bad reasons, what I'll get to in a minute. But what I want you to do tonight is, if you're listening to this live or you're listening to this on a recording, is just clear your head and put every misconception or every thought out of your mind and just open up a little bit and listen to what these people have to say. I'm going to share with you a little bit about my journey. I'm going to let them share about their journey, and you're going to meet people from all walks of life, at all income levels, at all levels of success in this business, and we're all going to share with you why we're here, why we're so passionate about it, and why we hope, after taking an honest look at it, that you'll run with us and get the support that we give. So, if you see your screen about the future in the palm of your hands, I truly, truly believe this. And the reason I believe it is we're spending so much time on our cell phones. In fact, I could see the faces on this live right now, looking down at their phones as they're multitasking. And you may be doing it too. You may be watching this on your phone. Imagine being able to build a business with the one thing that people never leave out of their sight. Right? They sleep with it under their pillow or next to their pillow. I've fallen asleep having YouTube videos played with my phone on the pillow to kind of put me to sleep. So listen, if you lock arms with us and you take a look at this opportunity, we're going to help you do something very, very, very important, which is to build a legacy income. And that legacy income, even if it's $100 a month, will show you how to get there. It could be up to $100,000 a month or more for you to be able to just take a simple task and do it over and over and over again. So I want to talk a little bit about the reason people are jumping into this opportunity, which is the recession. Whether you want to call it a recession or not, your dollar is not going any further. It's going less and less further every single day. I don't care who's in the White House. I don't care what your future prospects are. You're paying more for gas, you're paying more for eggs, you're paying more for butter and everything else. And at the same time, most people in the United States right now are dipping into whatever savings they have to supplement their own income. And that's a crime. On top of it, people are racking up credit card debt. Here's a statistic that blows my mind, okay? Most people, the lower the credit score that they have, the higher the credit card debt they have, and the higher interest they pay on it. It's a vicious cycle that preys on people who have really fallen onto hard times, and it keeps repeating itself over and over again. The average person with a high credit score has about $3,000 worth of credit card debt. When I did this slide only a few months ago, the average person with a 600 credit score had $8,000 or $8,800 in credit card debt. I just found out by listening to the news yesterday that that number is now doubled to $16,000, that the average level of credit card debt in a household of a medium to low credit rating is over $16,000. So not only are you paying the highest interest rate possible, you have the highest debt load. Groceries you're gonna pay more in 2023 than you did in 2022 for groceries. There's just no two ways about it. So how about we show you a way that you could outpace inflation? Here's another thing. Things are different. The way your children are going to earn their income is completely different from the way you earned your income and the way your parents earned their income. The times are changing. Everyone's buying things on companies like Amazon, and we're taking Ubers, and we're doing all of these things that we never thought we'd ever do. Could you imagine telling your kids to get in a car with a stranger and give that stranger access to your credit card or to your bank account so they could take the money out for that ride? We used to tell our kids, or I was told as a kid, never get in a car with a stranger. And now if our kids maybe are of drinking age but still out, we tell them, get in an Uber with a stranger. And by the way, let that stranger tap my credit card. So if you don't think change is happening, you're not paying attention. Here's another thing on retirement. Most people do not have enough money to retire. And you got two options. Now, I'm 59 years old, going to be 60, right? If I had to rebuild another retirement nest egg, I don't have enough time between now and the time I'm going to retire to retire at a certain lifestyle. So the only way to do it is, instead of taking $1 million and putting in some sort of investment account and letting that investment account pay you back interest, right? $1 million will get you back maybe around $28,000 a year in interest. So that means you have to have $1 million in the bank just to live off of $28,000 a year. And that may or may not be enough for you. But how about if you built a business that could pay out that $28,000 a year, or even if it pays $5,000 out a year, by just doing some simple tasks that we're going to talk about tonight? Because listen, regardless if you're a cause for inflation or not, regardless if you have a student debt loan or not that's going to be forgiven or not forgiven, those of us who don't are going to pay for it. And that means it's going to impact the economy. So I want you to understand about opportunity cost. What does it cost you not to look at what we're going to present tonight? What does it cost you between doing something towards that goal or not doing? That's truly opportunity cost. That's what you risk to lose. Yes, it's going to cost you a couple of $100 to get started with us. And you're going to say, oh, wow, that's too much, or that's the scam, or that's where they get you. You're not understanding opportunity cost. Okay. You're also not taking into account all the people, the thousands and thousands of people that we've been changing their lives. I personally have tens of thousands of people in an organization all over the world, making all different levels of income based on how much time and effort they put into this business. So even if it's only an extra $100 a month, take a look. Now, here's a couple of things. The reason I chose this business, and if you could tell by the way I speak, I've been in business a long time. I've been, in the human resources, and I've been on Wall Street for over 30 years. I semi-retired 7 years ago. I found this company 5 years ago. What I loved about it is I didn't have to go and develop products or make labels for them or make them in my basement. I could work with a company that has FDA registered products that are professionally manufactured in FDA registered laboratories. They can manufacture all of that, spend all the money to create that inventory, do all the shipping, do all the customer service, collect all the payments, and once a week on a Friday, I get a wire transfer, a direct deposit into my account. And I've been getting that direct deposit every Friday for the last 5 years. I joined on Christmas Eve of 2017, and starting that first week, every single Friday, I've received a check. My first one was $27, and trust me, the later ones got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But we chose to go big in this business. So what I want to tell you is we've been able to build a business that's done over $800 million in sales since November of 2017. So that means we're a rock solid company with amazing products, and all you need to do is invite people to a call like this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a video, and this is how we build the business. We invite to calls like this, and we send people videos. And what you're doing is you're sorting people. You're not forcing people. You're not coercing people. You're telling them, this is what I do. Here's a video. If you're interested, I want to get you on a call on a Wednesday night or a Tuesday night or a Monday night or whenever we have these calls, which are regular almost every single night. And we share about the business. And your job is to just invite. And you'll learn more and more, like the people who are going to share right now. So let me share my sound and let's watch this video, because they do a much better job than me.
Why does a company make a product? For some, it's about making money. For others, it's about trying to build something. For NEWULIFE, it's about changing lives. It's about empowering you to be authentic. We've changed the world with the category creating liquid gold, Somaderm, and have improved hundreds of thousands of lives. We've developed the most comprehensive, powerful skincare and transformation products on the market. We create products with ingredients that build you better and bring vitality to your life through systemic hormone balance. Now it's time to go beyond. It's time to take the DNA of success and create the future of what hormone health looks like. New technology to inspire your team and drive connection through a world-class app experience. New leadership to drive the pace. New ways to impact your community. New products that bring youthfulness to your life through healthy, balanced hormones. New opportunities to achieve happiness and a community where you belong. We're going where no company has gone before. We're developing products that have never existed. We're pushing the boundaries of science and technology. And it's all to empower you with the best products the world has ever seen. We are the Hormone Health Company, and we do what we do to transform lives. Everything we do has one purpose in mind. It's all about you.
It's all about you guys. They've created an environment where we can all prosper. So here's what I'm going to do now. I want you to hear from more than just me. I'm going to hand it over to Charmaine. And Charmaine, I want you to now bring some of our other leaders up, whether they be just starting or they've been in the business a while, and we want to show a little bit more about the company. So Charmaine, I'm going to hand it over to you, and if you can introduce our next speaker.
Great. Well, thank you, Paul. And who I'm going to bring up is Donna. She is a registered nurse. She has had some awesome results, and she's going to talk to you a bit about our products. Go ahead, Donna.
Hi, thanks, Charmaine. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So I've been a nurse for 27 years, and I've dealt with the sickest of the sickest, and I am refusing to go down without a fight. And so I love this company and the clean and unique products that we have. So I'm just going to go through the little screen here and just touch a little bit on each of them. Up in the corner is our MLT. That is our weight loss product. It is metabolic, lipotropic, and thermogenic. It helps us get rid of our visceral fat. It helps curb our appetite. It's a powder that we put in our drinks. It's great tasting. Love it. The one with the blue cap, of course, is our flagship Somaderm, which is our homeopathic transdermal gel, which helps balance our entire endocrine system. It is so unique and simple to use. I think in today's day and age, when everybody is so busy, having something simple that people can follow is just key. So Somaderm, it's a gel. We put it on topically twice a day, in the morning and at night, and it helps balance our hormones. The little boxes there are NEWULIFE. I love NEWULIFE. I work part-time as a nurse at night. So I'm either working till midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning, and I get up for pickleball early in the morning. And so many of us, as we start to age, we, complain about brain fog or memory loss. This NEWULIFE is amazing. It helps us really stay on point, so we can be present and show up for our tasks in a great way. And then down in the corner is Fortress, which is our immune support. Who today is not worried about, defending off sickness, right? A lot of people are struggling with health insurance and the cost of going to see a doctor. So Fortress really helps us stay healthy. And then down in the bottom corner is our amazing skincare line, which is called Rose and Kohl. It is just very unique to your specific skin type. And, our skin is our largest organ in our bodies. It is our calling card. And so if you're interested in health, beauty and looking young, Rose and Kohl is the way to go. So sending it back to you, Charmaine.
Great. Thank you, Donna.
Charmaine, before we go on to our next slide, I just wanted to say a couple of things. There are many, many products here, and one or more may appeal to you. I think Donnie did a phenomenal job. The skincare alone, do you know there are people who just sign up for a skincare company just to sell skincare? So there's so many businesses within the business. If you're a personal trainer or a personal trainer, the MLT and the Somaderm are a great combination. And how many people, just when they miss where they hid their car keys and they can't find them, would want to take a product like NEWULIFE? So Donna, amazing, amazing job. But I want people to realize that there are companies out there that just focus on skincare. We're focusing on weight management, hormone health, brain health, immune system health, skin care. It's just absolutely amazing. So Charmaine, where are we going next?
So I'm going to have Christy talk to us a bit about this transformation and the results, because she has had results of her own. So Christy, go ahead.
Okay, as you can see, the phenomenal difference that this products make when you actually have your hormones balanced. You can see here in the bottom right hand, Peg had started over 4 years ago, and you can see the transformation in her skin and how it's just glowing by year 4. It just completely transformed just without the product, with the products alone. And then also on the top middle, she's probably only in her 20s. She's from Canada, and she had a few health issues going on there, and you can see the inflammation in the 2018 picture and how her face, even the shape, is completely different. So it's completely changed her as well. And then we have on the bottom right hand side, Danielle. She's one of the leaders in our team as well, and she had many different issues going on with her health as well as her personal life. And she is a fitness coach. And as you can see, before she started the gel, and in the right hand corner, completely transformed and had her body back again. So, and then we have another one where in the very top left, where you could see even small wrinkles here in the facial expressions, and how they have completely diminished. So the results truly show in each and every one of the pictures of the products. And it could be a variation of the gel mixed with the MLT and the skincare alone. So it's kind of a combination, but they speak for themselves.
Yes, they do, don't they? And what's the adage? A picture's worth 1,000 words. So thank you, Christy, for sharing that. And then next we have Mel, who's going to share about the support that we received through this company. Mel, go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I am so thankful to be here. So today, I don't need any caffeine. If you ever hear my story, you know that is my thing. But today, I don't need any of that for the excitement that is going on in our company. And with that accomplishment of going to Costa Rica, not just myself, but several of my team, I could not have done it without the team. So I want you to open your hearts when you're listening to this, either tonight or if you listen to this recording, and understand that when you sometimes get intimidated by a health company, if that is not something that you're already into, and you're a person like me who has a lot of kids burning at the candle at both ends, that was something I didn't really see that I could do because of the type of person that I was. I wasn't really open to, I wasn't anti-healthy and doing some things, but I really didn't care about it also. And so you saw that in my before and after pictures, you saw that in my lifestyle. And what I found is that you could invite people to a Zoom like this, and then you get taught to say the right things, and you get coach to say the right things, or you call these people like Charmaine at 4 a.m. thinking I need a Zoom. I have a Zoom and I got to put this together and I got to figure this out. I'm like, who do I know? And I'm like making phone calls early in the morning. Or when one of our team members are like, can't be on something, and you be able to call Paul and say, Paul, I need you to talk to me right now. I'm cutting up a moose. Like, I can't do this at the same time. And when you figure out that you're in this business to do what you want to do, some people want to come into this business and make a lot of money, and some people want to just come and be part of a community. And you can get both of those things met in one company. I cannot scream from the rooftops enough of the support that not just through technology, but also through this Zoom, to be able to have the support to help you meet your goals. So I hope you take a look, and I appreciate you very much for letting me talk.
Great. Thank you, Mel. We certainly appreciate you. And Paul, I wanted to go ahead and have you talk about the packs, the starter packs and the options.
Sure. So guys, and now you're all wondering, so you watch and you're saying, okay, great, I get it. All these people are happy. Everybody's successful, yada, yada, yada. What's it going to cost? Well, it's real simple. I want to go back to the slide, and you saw the slide of how people's lives were changed, their wrinkles went away, or their face was changing and everything else. What would a facelift cost someone? Because you know that's elective surgery, right? A facelift or anything like that is not something your insurance is going to cover because it's purely aesthetic. But do you know that people are having the same effects to their heart, their liver, their kidney function? Everything's improving with proper hormone health. So when you're evaluating cost, you need to evaluate what is the quid pro quo. What do you give? What do you get? Imagine starting a business for as little as $199. Yeah, if you look there, one of our cheapest options is $199. And what do you get? You get a bottle of this gel, which is the life-changing flagship product that we've had. You get your starter kit with some information on what to do next. You get your personal website, because ultimately the goal is you watch this video and you say, yeah, you know what? I'm in. I'm ready to join. The person who invited you is going to send you to their branded website, and you're going to go on there. You're going to sign up. You're going to give your credit card in. You're going to pick your pack that you want to get started. And that's all provided for you for that $199. Now, you're going to say, well, Paul, if that's the case, then why would I ever spend $1,089? Well, a couple of reasons. Number one, you get more product. So you're able to take some of this product and sell it to people to get them started. Not everyone you meet, just because you decided to start your own business, is going to want to start their own business the same day you did. They have to kind of figure it out, or people are going to say, well, let me see how it works for me before I invite, all of a sudden everybody becomes the keeper of the flame. You'll recommend a bad movie. You'll recommend a bad restaurant to people because you like the tacos, yet everything else on the menu is horrible. And you have no problem recommending it, but to build your own business, we get apprehensive, right? So then let people try the product, sell them the product, let them try it, and let them have a result. Because if they get a result like any of the people in those pictures have, and by the way, there are tens and thousands of pictures like that from all over the world, let them have their experience. Think more like a farmer, not a hunter, right? Let things grow. But imagine this. Imagine if we just got you to making $200 a week. Would you invest $1,089 to make $200 a week in, week out, or even how about just $200 a month? Where are you going to take $1,100 to just leave that money in your savings account and look at the interest at the end of the year? You'll actually lose money because the bank is going to charge you more per month to keep that account open than they're actually going to pay you in interest. But if I showed you how to build this thing to $200 a month for $1,000, how is that a bad investment? Okay, then imagine if you figured out in your infinite wisdom that if I could make 200, if I did a little bit more of what I did to make the 200, I could make 400, and 400 becomes 800. That part is up to you. All we could do is get you started. What I recommend, something in the middle where you're getting more than one product. I'm going to show you. Here's a Somaderm. Here's a Fortress. Here's a NeuWULIFE. Here's a Rose and Cole. And I've used every one of these products. How about just washing somebody's face with two of the products in here is absolutely an instant gratification. Now, let me tell you something else. We're launching a pain relieving version of this product any day now that works pretty much instantly. So people, if you want to improve your hormone health, but your knee is bothering you, I will tell you this. I have a torn rotator, or had a torn rotator cuff in this shoulder, bothering me for years, scheduled for surgery. After 8 months on this product, my doctor says, if it's not bothering you, it's not bothering me, we could put off the surgery. But imagine if I had something that would also support the pain while I was healing from this product. Because listen, healing takes time, but pain you need to manage immediately. That product is going to be a game changer. So if you're joining this business now, you're going to have another brand new product and the excitement of that brand new product for people, and they're going to feel it right away. Rub it on somebody's knee, rub it on their shoulder. Don't do a perfect stranger. At least ask permission first before you start rubbing this on people, but you'll build your business that way. So those are the packs. Get something in the middle, get started. You're not going to be able to build a business anywhere. Think about a donut shop. I talk about my pizzeria that I had in Florida. Okay. The mixing machine was over 10 grand. I think we paid $16,000 or $18,000 for the mixer to mix the dough. That's just that one piece of equipment. So that's why I share. As you can tell, I'm passionate about it, Charmaine. So I'm going to go to the next slide. And it's Diane. Diane, you saw Diane's picture. Charmaine, do you mind if I introduce Diane? So Diane is going to talk about how we make money. There's 5 different ways, but she has been really someone who's taken this business, embraced it, and embraced the people. And she's one of our top people who just cares about everybody else more than herself. So Diane, please, I think you're the perfect person to do the 5 ways for people to make money. Because you'll help them every step of the way.
Yes, and I love this comp plan, and I'll tell you why I love it. Is because you don't have to worry about what the people below you are doing to get to the next rank. It's all you. So we get paid 5 different ways. The first way is the retail commission, and that's what you earn based on the sales of your product. Then you have the first order bonus, which is each time you personally sponsor a new associate, you will earn an amount based on that pack purchase. The third way is team commission, and this is based on the volume that gets sold in your organization. So just think like Paul said, you come into the business, you get your first 2, then they get their first 2, and they get their first 2, and you're getting more money based on their performance and your own. So then you get the coaching bonus, and this bonus opens you up to a whole different level of pay. And upon achieving the minimum rank, you earn a percentage of the enrollment that your team brings in. Then you have the 5th way, which is the matching bonus. And this is good because it's based upon the minimum rank. You can earn a percentage of the team commission of personally sponsored and their distributors up to 7 levels deep. What other company gives you this? No one.
Okay, how about this, Diane? On the left-hand side, we talk about additional ways to earn. You're running a thing called Fearless February, right? So Fearless
Yes.
February is to get people to come out of their own, to address their fears. And we're giving away $500, a $100 gift, 5 different ways to 5 different people. How many? Dawn DeRocha, is that you? That Dawn that's there, is that you? And can you unmute?
Yes, I believe it is her.
I can. I'm driving. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We don't care. We want people to know that you could build this business anywhere, even from the front seat of your car. Do you know? So Dawn was the #1 qualifier for another promotion that we did, which was going to Costa Rica, all expenses paid. Dawn, do you know what you just received? Do you know what you're getting? The fact that you're the #1 person for Costa Rica, and would you share that if you even know it already? How much money you're getting and vouchers you're getting?
I'm still in shock, but yes, I know what I'm getting.
Well, share it with people. I want people to realize that this is over and above the money that you make doing the things that you do. You already got paid. All those customers you brought in, you're getting paid for that, and on top of it, you're getting what?
On top of it, I earned it's $1,300 for airline voucher for me and my honey.
Each.
And each, yes, $1,300 each. So we each get $1,300 worth of airfare.
Sounds like first class to me.
It certainly does. I got moved up to an ocean. That part, I think it's an ocean bungalow room.
Yeah. Suite, ocean bungalow suite.
Okay, sweet. See, I guess I don't know. And then $1,000 spending cash. But I also, during earning this trip, because it's been a promotion since last year, I also got bonuses last year the company gave too. So they throw out bonuses here and there. You can earn even more extra money for just helping people with their business and grow and love the products as well.
Well, thank you so much. I didn't want to put you on the spot, but I think it was timely that people are going to listen to this recording and know that it's not just this 5 ways to earn, then there's momentum bonuses. Like I get a $1,500 a month momentum bonus. There's promotions happening all the time, contests, discounts. Not only that are run by the company, but teams like ours run, okay, for everyone, like this Fearless February. Diane, tell us really quickly what's happening for March.
March is going to be March to the next rank. And what that means is people are going to start running, maybe do a 30-day run to get to their next rank. And based on their volume, they can win.
I love rank advancement because you don't have to ask for a raise. You just make it to the next rank. You're making more money. Charmaine, I'm going to pass it
Yes.
on to you because we're going to end with Brooke, but I want you to announce Brooke and I want you to share a little bit about yourself before we say goodnight.
Okay, well, great. Thank you, Paul. So just about myself, I am retired from the corporate world after 45 years. I had found that I wanted a different way to help my friends, my family, especially those who are on Social Security. And I found that because of this business and how there's so much support for each other, that it really is a level playing field. I didn't have to worry about being in the right circle of business executives or be on the right side of the bell curve. And I am just so thankful to have been able to meet so many people here in this company who are caring not just for themselves and their families, but for others. So we work together as a team. And I'm thankful that I had an opportunity to meet Brooke. I met her in Utah. And I have to say, she is such a compassionate woman. Her family is important to her. So I wanted her to have an opportunity to talk about this lifestyle slide. So Brooke, over to you.
Thank you so much, Charmaine. This slide really, really speaks to me because I think that we all come into this company for different reasons, right? And when I look at this particular slide, you know, it's like I can really like the quality time that you get to spend with your family. I get to walk my son to and from school every day. I can go to special events during the day and not have to worry about, you know, calling into to work when the kids get sick. It's also just such an amazing thing that you can work at your own time. You can build it as big as you would like to build it. And having that kind of freedom to work it into your life that you have already is such an important aspect when you're thinking about, you know, a second income. The trips that we have yearly that we all get to work towards and put our time in and work together to help build teams. I was privileged to earn the trip to Maui last year in Hawaii, and I just found out today that we're going to Costa Rica. So I am like, I'm on fire for this. You know, this is just like one of the most exciting times. And not only that, you know, it's with inflation and the way that the economy is, it's such a good choice to, you know, earn some side income so that you're not dipping into that savings that you know, when you go into retirement, you know, you've been using the money from your side income and you're, you know, you're left with something to pass down to your family. And it's just, I mean, it's the whole package. It's beautiful, but this slide really speaks to me on so many levels.
Thank you for sharing, Brooke. We really appreciate that. And for those of you who haven't had an opportunity to really hear about Paul, I wanted to see if you could share a little bit more about your experience before we close this out, or we have you close this out for us.
Sure. Well, here's what I'm going to do. The way I'm going to close it out is it doesn't look, I had a long career on Wall Street and it's really long. Grew up as a street kid. But what I will tell you is the best way to gauge my success is think about what we've helped people create here in Charmaine. The best reflection of who I am is Charmaine. It's Donna, who shared, a nurse who's changed a career and added this on. You got to check her out on social media. Melanie, who lives in Alaska, and yes, I was literally talking to her when she was cutting up a moose. So if you really want to learn about me and why I'm successful, it's not about me. It's about Christy Cunningham, who's been in this industry before, right? And built it. I told you about some of those cosmetic companies, right? One of the most famous ones, and found something new and fresh and exciting here to work with all of these people, to work with all of us. And now she's on her way to launch in another country, right? Where an opportunity for someone in the US is starting to talk to people that are halfway across the globe. Diane Ramundi, who shared with you about the comp plan, which was, I think, so smooth, and I couldn't have done it any better. And going through, if you want to know about me, look at Diane. Why does she follow this group? Why is she loyal to this group? And Brooke, what a great job. So if you really want to learn about me, look at the people I hang out with. Look at the people that I partner with. Look at the people who are dedicated to this group. Okay? And if you can't find someone that you can relate to, you just don't want to relate. And I'm going to, one more time, I'm going to congratulate Dawn for being the #1 qualifier for Costa Rica. And I think, I may not be right, but I think she's been in the company the shortest amount of time of most of the people on this call, if that's not correct or not. And if I'm not, it just sounds really good anyway, Dawn, but I don't believe I remember seeing you Christmas Eve of 2017. And I think I met you well after that. So guys, take a look at this, get back to the person who invited you to the call, meet with us. We know we can help you get there to be successful if you want it. We can't drag you in. What we can do, though, is put our arms around you when you come in and treat you just like everyone else on this call has treated each other. We love you guys. Share this video. Even if you didn't like it, there's got to be someone in your life that needs to hear this message and needs to meet all these beautiful people. Okay, and I thank all of you for participating. I'm so proud of you. I love the success that we're having. Let's just do more of it. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.